Welcome back, guys. Unranked Podcast here. Got myself Grant, and we also have.
Yeah, you have Elijah. Thanks for tuning back in to our Rate Podcast. We're coming off, the night after the championship with Milwaukee Bucks, and Giannis was able to, take the championship home this year. So we're going to kind of, talk about that impact and, kind of this Giannis as a whole and his first championship and what that could mean for himself, his legacy, the league, and it's kind of so it was a great series. So I just kind of you can kind of top it off
Yeah,
with your thoughts.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think it was kind of cool to see like just pure dominance. Giannis, like he had almost half of their points. Just good to see him just being aggressive, and it's always kind of funny because people kind of get on him for not being able to shoot that well. Not really having much of an outside game, but ironically, he was able to just get downhill, you know, get to the basket, just get to the rim. He was really being very physical, very aggressive, and also ironically, he ended up shooting like 18 to 20 from the free throw line, which is just nuts. But I mean, he was active, both sides of the court. Obviously, scored 50 points, 5 blocks, and then he also had 2 blocks that ended up being called goaltending that were very, very close. So it was very impressive performance overall. Shout out to the Milwaukee Bucks. Also cool, just Giannis is one of 3 players in the NBA to win an MVP award, Defensive Player of the Year award, and Finals MVP award. The only other 2 players that even do that was Michael Jordan and Hakeem Olajuwon. So yeah, just hell of a performance, well deserved. He worked hard for it, definitely earned it. But yeah, what do you think? What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, no, I do agree. I think it's been a wild change of events when you consider that he missed the last 2 games of this series before this. Or no, he was. We weren't sure we were going to have him in the series at the start of the series,
Yeah,
and um, from that to coming in and I believe dropping 40 points the first game of the finals, and then to top that off with a 50-point performance, 50 and 14. That's just a wild swing of events.
yeah,
So I think it's awesome to see him, kind of, pull it all together. I know both of us kind of had said that the Suns had him in the bag, and so he really, uh, impressed me. He kind of came together and him struggling from the free throw line like he has throughout his career, throughout the playoffs, and then coming together and going, 18 of 20 when it matters the most is, that's the heart of a champion. That's just figuring out a way to do something that you don't normally do, but you're just gonna pull it together this time around. And I think that's awesome for him to be able to pull that together. He said he wanted to win the championship in Milwaukee, and he did.
mm-hmm.
And I think that's pretty awesome. I was looking at his contract earlier, and he's locked up there until about 4 more years till he's 30 years old. So there's going to be kind of, he still has a whole new slate after whatever he does here. Even if he
Yeah,
re-ups, obviously he can potentially attract players to come and play with him now. I mean, he's won a championship,
mm-hmm.
so it's definitely possible that you can get a player to come through. So it's going to be interesting to see how it all pans out with him winning. And probably, I would say that Milwaukee has to be one of the smaller markets in all of the NBA. I can't
Yeah.
think of a smaller city that probably has a team.
Maybe like OKC.
Yeah, OKC. Yeah, so it's definitely one of the smaller markets for sure, and that's
Yeah,
just kind of it's great to see.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, I agree with all that you said there, and